just a human rights abuse in North Korea. In the next 6 minutes, you will hear a few narratives from North Korean defectors that I have studied, and the human rights crisis in this reclusive nation.
From the late 1990s to early 2000s, an influx of narratives from North Korean defectors came to the attention of the international community, revealing stories of chronic hunger and starvation, and about the ubiquitous cult personality of Kim Jong-il and his father and founder of the state, Kim Il-sung. However, the Western world was able to get a rare insight on state abuses in North Korea, most poignantly in the form of political oppression. First, one of its kinds to reveal the state of political prisons, Kang Chol-hwan and French historian Pierre Rigaud published The Aquarius of Pyongyang in 2000 in France. Later translated in English in 2001 and Korean in 2005, Hwan has captured the hearts and minds of audiences, with his haunting past of spending 10 years with his family in Europe, England.
저는 말투가 굉장히 확실하고 그리고 그냥 공포감 굉장히 충분히 기발 그리고 저는 뭐 무상하고 어떻게 보면 약간 무서워하는 거죠. 하는 굉장히 말라고 아이들이 합치하고
In 2007, the magnitude of human rights abuses in North Korea reached new heights as a North Korean defector by the name of Shin Jong-il released his memoir in South Korea, entitled Escape to the Outside World from Total Control Prison Camp Number 14 in North Korea. Released in English in 2012 with acclaimed journalist Celine Harden, Shin's story revealed that he was the only person to successfully escape an internment camp in a total control zone, Hwangso number 14 Gyecheon. According to the Korea Institute for National Unification in Seoul, prisoners sent to a total control zone serve a life sentence and are expected to never come out. They are either worked to death, die from the inhumane conditions in the camp, or simply executed.
But before that, he was suddenly dragged out from the dormitory by guards, thrown into an isolation cell, and subjected to unspeakable torture. His mother and brother had attempted to escape. The idea was to get the 14-year-old boy to reveal if he knew anything about the attempt, but he knew nothing and couldn't tell anything. The torture went on for 7 months. One day, it was 29th of October 1996, Shin was dragged out to an open square and placed in the first row of the prisoner's bed. He thought he was about to be executed, but then they brought out his mother and his brother.
And I think it is better we skip this part.
The brother was shot. The mother hung. She was tied up and gagged, but just before she died, she looked directly at him. He avoided her eyes.
The system of concentration camps, comparable to Stalin's gulags, and the Auschwitz concentration camp, serve as a microcosm of the totalitarian police state of North Korea. Lives of citizens are in constant surveillance, and civil rights, liberties, and fundamental freedoms are unrecognized. Oppression of religious freedom is most apparent. Pyongyang, once called the Jerusalem of the East, had once been a site where it was the most Protestant of all major cities in Korea. Christians today are severely persecuted, facing imprisonment and execution. It is estimated that 1/4 to 1/3 of the total population of political prisoners are Christians. Freedom of speech, press, assembly, association, worker strikes are severely restricted. Simply listening to South Korean or Western radio broadcasting may sentence a citizen and his or her entire family to hard labor in concentration camps. In the past decade, as more and more North Koreans escaped, they brought with them narratives that exhibit common themes of persecution, imprisonment, torture, and starvation. These narratives have been attached with human rights agendas and organizations addressing at international courts and audiences in order to garner solidarity and support. In practice, these stories have been disseminated to Western audiences in various venues and outlets, such as book tours, forums at universities, interviews of authors in popular broadcasting, and featured in documentaries and film festivals. However, many other narratives introduce the common reader to the theme of broken dreams, of the human will and spirit, and the lives of everyday North Koreans. Stories such as Nothing to Envy, Ordinary Lives in North Korea by Barbara Denek, and This is Paradise of North Korean Childhood by Hyuk Khan, allow readers to follow the lives of well-intended average citizens who progressively become crippled to the confinement and betrayal of the North Korean regime. Although these narratives discuss the prominent themes of hunger and state abuses, such as public executions, they also share people's struggles to freely fall in love, raise a family, to follow one's ambitions and passions, and to govern one's own future. These narratives, ranging from stories of torture and abuse to the inability to choose a field of study due to one's social standing, paint a somber portrait of North Korea, where torture of both the physical and of the conscience are endured by the people of North Korea.
Recent narratives, such as the recent publication, The Orphan Master Son by Adam Johnson in January 2012, propose a different framework that contrasts earlier narratives that arose from geopolitical interests, such as justification of hardline foreign policies and designation of North Korea as an axis of evil. These narratives convey the complexity of the North Korean issue rather than oversimplify the cultural, historical, and political lens to understand North Korea and of the human condition in addition to human rights. In addition to this project, I have been heavily involved with public activism under a non-profit organization called LINK, or Liberty in North Korea. I have here with me 3 representatives that will discuss the mission of LINK. After the show, please stop by our table to learn ways to be involved and to make a difference.
Thank you so much, John. My name is Wyatt. With me today I have Sarah and Daniel, and we are traveling representatives for the nonprofit organization called LINK, also known as Liberty in North Korea. And as an organization, we aim to redefine the North Korea crisis through creative storytelling. And the way we're pursuing that is through national tours around the country. We filmed a documentary 2 years ago in China, and basically just interviewed a few North Koreans, their stories, and we also help provide emergency relief to these North Korean refugees hiding in China. That's our second part of the mission statement, is providing emergency relief. And lastly, we are aiming to pursue an end to the human rights crisis. And the way we approach that is through think tanks and experts on the North Korean issue. And we'll be here throughout the night, so feel free to approach us after the show if you have any questions on how to get involved or just more details on this current event. Thank you so much.